Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Fields. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel. Right.
Fields on first down. Has it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
I'm one, right?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
From the 31. Catch made by Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Gun.
They'll try the left side with Moss. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, He gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Come on, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Burrow from the gun. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Calvin Austin on the return. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Here we go.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Right.
First down throw for Fields. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here we go, son.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
You got a mini base. Why not? Hey, Ken.
Austin put in motion right.
Right.
Second down and 10. Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, son.
Fields now on third. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Another throw for Fields. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here we go.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Extend.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Go.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Bengals take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
11. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, 551. Hey, Ken. Out. Right.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
EQ. Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Bunch right. Is it all right?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And that falls incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
On 1, ready?
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he rocks the tackler. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 13 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers... Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Wide open, downfield, got it! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Moss. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Now a give up the middle to Moss. He breaks the tackle, and that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Moss. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Gun.
They look to run with Moss. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Here's Miller on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Monday. Here we go, Scott. Right.
Now Fields. That's Pickens with a catch outright. This is ahead for about 5. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Right.
Fields looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 1, ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He puts some juice on it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
West right, sit. Tonight.
Fields to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Out, let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Don't jump. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, right?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Chase. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That pass complete to Moss. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. To throw again, it's Burrow. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing it again here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
180. 180.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's Miller on the return. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive.
Kate, it was such a privilege for me living up in the Pacific Northwest and covering the Legion of Boom. And when I see a play like that, all I see is number 25, Richard Sherman. Yeah, he could run his mouth and he could talk with the best of them, but he walked it with tackles just like that.
Here's 2nd and 14. Catch made by All. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 2, ready?
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
On 1, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
Moss with the run to start this 3rd quarter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go.
A handoff right for Moss. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Moss hauls it in. brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Moss. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 3rd-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Returns looking good so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Dax Hill up for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
11 MT. Stop.
Handoff headed left. It's Moss. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Moss does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
With the wrong direction the last play, need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Moss. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Zach Moss, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Easy. Here we go. Hey, can. Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Can. Here we go. Angel. Right.
Another throw for Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Moss gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
11.
Trying to run for this with Moss. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
Right back to Moss now. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Gets this one to Harris.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Go.
They'll run with Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
I'm fine, ready?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it with Moss. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life.
Here we go.
He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it.
On 2.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Here we go.
4th and forever coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side.
Don't jump. Ready? Press. Bunch right. Sit high.
1st down throw for Fields. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, 551.
Fields throwing here. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Finds his man, Waddle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals leading by 5. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Moss. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. Got to come through on that touchdown.
Here we go. Good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Right.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that one's going to move the chain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. After 7 yards.
To throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Punch right. Here we go.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now. He's on the move. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
On 1, ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So now it's 2nd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. No one around. He's got space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. Well, Brock, the fans, all right.